Welcome everyone to WWE Main Event. And surf's up, because we begin with Ruca.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making her way to the ring from Honolulu, Hawaii,
Ruca is 1-11 in her win-loss record heading into this matchup here tonight. She is looking to surf her way to another victory. She battles Wendy Choo here this evening. Ruca surfing her way into darkness.
from Chinatown, New York, Wendy Choo.
There is the eerie, mysterious Wendy Choo, slowly making her way down to the ring. And she is 3-5 in her win-loss record. With this newfound attitude of Wendy Choo, you have to give her the advantage coming into this. These two superstars representing NXT as we kick off this edition of WWE Main Event. The official calls for the bell and we are underway. And the collar and elbow tie-up will begin the proceedings. Ruca try to use her speed and quickness here against Wendy Choo. A go behind into that waist lock. And now putting the pressure on Choo, who counters. And now Sol is down. Big right hand there from Choo. She looks to maintain her control. Knee to the skull. And Wendy's just laughing at Ruca. And the unrelenting assault now. Oh, what a kick there to the spine. And here's the first cover in this match. Ruca able to kick out. And that was a comfortable kick out by Sol. As Wendy Choo continues to unload. Ruca though, going right to the knee. Trying to mount a comeback here. Great flurry, but she got caught out. Double axe handle. Knocks down Ruca. And what is going through that twisted mind of Wendy Choo right now? Drop kick to the spine. And an elbow. Right to the chest, hook to the inside leg. Trying to put Sol away. Only gets a 2 count. Sol being picked back up to her feet. And there's a reversal. And a drop kick by Ruca. This matchup continues here tonight on Main Event. Ruca surfs her way into darkness here tonight as she battles Wendy Choo here on WWE Main Event. Welcome back to the action. And Sol off that shoulder block. Looks to mount a comeback here against Wendy. But Choo out of the way. And also Ruca is able to sidestep. Back and forth between these two women. Forearm in the corner. Right on target. And now the clothesline. Followed up with a back elbow. And Ruca is rolling right now. Too quick for Wendy Choo. Oh my goodness. A springboard 450 clothesline. Cover by Soul. Almost had Wendy Choo put away. And oh, she went for a standing moonsault. Wendy Choo back to her feet. And Choo with a kick to the skull. And she could be out of it. Wendy Choo looking to pick up the victory. Only gets a 2 count. The matchup continues. And Wendy Choo getting more frustrated with every kick out. And there's some power on display by Sol Ruca. Planting down Wendy. And now lining her up into the corner. Oh, what a kick. Choo staggered. And through the ropes this time. Choo corner. Massive spine buster. And that could be the prelude to the end. Wendy Choo from behind. Full Nelson slam to put Sol Ruca away. Oh, a near fall. Wendy thought she had the matchup won. And now looking for the finishing touches, perhaps. Going for that rear naked choke. And she's got it cinched in. The official in perfect position. Looking for that tap out. And Sol's trying to hold on. Trying to fight her way out of this. And she manages to create separation. Incredible resilience on display. And now trying to slow down the match pace. That side headlock applied momentarily. And now what does Sol have in mind? Hoisting up Wendy Choo, but gets put down. And again, the laughter continues. I think Wendy Choo's having fun. She is in her element right now. Dishing out the punishment, and that is what she likes to do. That twisted mind of Wendy Choo is at work. She is at home. This is what she loves to do. And Sol trying to kick her away. Hurricane run, and nicely done. And the match pace could be beginning to quicken again. Sol hoisting up Wendy. Oh, but wait a second, Wendy Choo turning things around. Pinning predicament here for Sol Ruca for a 2 count. And now right back up to a vertical base. Sol Ruca beginning to unload. Choo sent back into the corner. Nobody home. Skull first off the turnbuckle. Goes Ruca. And there's an exploder suplex. Launching her across the ring. And Wendy's beginning to close in on a victory. She is so hard to predict. Oh, but look at Sol Ruca. Planting down Wendy Choo. And now measuring her. And is she looking to end this? Sol Ruca snatches the soul of Wendy Choo. Off the soul snatcher, she picks up the victory.
Here is your winner,
Well, I want to take you back to this past Monday night on Raw when the Intercontinental Championship was put on the line as the champion Bron Breakker defended against Penta. Would the undefeated streak of Penta continue, or would Bron Breakker find a way to retain? Penta sent off the ropes, leapfrog by the champion, and a second one right into a back elbow. That had to daze Penta. Penta's got to be dazed and confused right now, but look at this. Oh my God! Right to the ribs, to the gut. To retain the Intercontinental Championship, Penta hangs on in there. I have no idea how Penta survived that at all. Breaker colliding into the corner. Big chop. And another one. The sound echoing throughout the arena here in Berlin as Penta climbs to the top turnbuckle again. Look out below. Penta went for the crossbody. And Breaker trying to capitalize. Penta though out of the way. Backstabber. And who the hell is that? Somebody with a mask on is distracting Penta. And Breaker from behind. And this is eerily similar to how Breaker became Intercontinental Champion 2 weeks ago. And oh, here's the Steiner recliner. Penta's in trouble. Not again. It can't end this way again. Not for the prestigious Intercontinental title. Penta's trying to hang on. And the challenger finds a way out. You have to credit the resilience of Penta as he hits his second wind. There's another sling blade. And does he have Bron Breakker where he wants him? I think he does. Penta lining up the champion. Mexican Destroyer to win the Intercontinental title. Can he do it? No! Barely a 2 count. Penta almost had the title won despite the distraction from that masked man. Drop kick right to the chest of Breakker. And can Penta put Bron away? He's going for the Penta driver. Bron Breakker though saw it coming. And now trying to set up the challenger. Penta's still fighting though. Going for a super kick, came up short. And Breakker trying to take advantage. And that mistake may have just cost Penta his title opportunity. Devastating strikes. And Bron Breakker is being picked back up to his feet. Penta sends him into the corner. Went to run in. Breakker blocked him and there's another knee strike. For the title. Penta kicks. Not much though behind it. Penta running on empty. And oh, wait a second. This is all it takes. 1-3 count. Oh. How close was that? And another counter by the champion. Bron Breakker hanging on in this matchup. And oh, not again. Breakker was setting up for the gutbuster. But wait a second. Penta trying to take it by surprise. And it almost paid off. Oh my goodness. What a main event here this evening. As now Penta with another sling blade. Penta's got the champion reeling. But that may have just cost him. He torn it to the fans. And Breakker was able to recover. Down goes Penta. And Bron Breakker's had enough. If Breakker can land this, it's over. Oh, but Penta was able to reverse the spear. Super kick upside the head. Come on, Penta. Oh, Breakker just flattened him. Bron Breakker just wiped out Penta. And now keep your eyes on the champion because he's a freak of nature. Over the top rope. The Tope Con Hero from Bron Breakker. And a reversal from the challenger. Back and forth now on the outside of the ring. Jockeying for position. And wait a minute. Penta with the Penta driver. And that may have just won him the title. But can he get Breakker back into the ring? He can't win the title by count out. He needs to pin him in the ring. And oh, he's back. That masked man is back. And that's a disqualification. Penta just got screwed. But by who? And Breakker is pissed. He did not want to keep his title that way. And that was a loss for Breakker, let's not forget. And oh no, a spear! What a chaotic end to the show this evening. Welcome back everyone to WWE Main Event. More in-ring action is on the way.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring, accompanied by Luke Gallows, by way of Tokyo, Japan, weighing in at 213 pounds, Karl Anderson.
The Machine Gun, Karl Anderson, is 6-11 in his win-loss record. He is set for action here tonight on WWE Main Event with Luke Gallows by his side. Anderson is ready for battle. Singles action here tonight for him as he battles Joaquin Wilde of the LWO.
And his opponent, accompanied by Cruz del Toro, representing the LWO from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 175 pounds, Joaquin Wilde.
Joaquin Wilde enters this matchup here this evening with a win-loss record of 2-5. 2 wins, 5 losses. Who's walking out with some much-needed momentum. Both of these men looking to raise their stocks here on Main Event. Tremendous opportunity to do so as the bell sounds, we get underway. And Joaquin Wilde with the go-behind. Putting the pressure here on Karl Anderson, and Anderson turns things around. Big shot to the face. And Joaquin with the head scissors. Anderson now in some trouble. Joaquin Wilde gains the upper hand, missing out though with that elbow drop. And Anderson's going to take full advantage. Knee right to the arm. And now looking to follow up with a vertical suplex. Nicely done. Nobody home for that knee drop. And oh, Gallows just yanked Joaquin out of the ring. And I've got Karl Anderson on the apron with a double axe handle. Taking advantage of the distraction by Gallows. And now driving him into the barricade. Anderson in complete control. Can Joaquin Wilde bounce back here tonight on Main Event? We are back here on WWE Main Event as Joaquin Wilde of the LWO battles Karl Anderson of the OC. Singles action here tonight for both of these men, and Joaquin creates separation. Anderson had that rear naked choke locked in, and Joaquin tries to mount a comeback. Anderson looking for a suplex, or maybe a brainbuster, but Joaquin able to reverse. Going right for the back of the leg of Karl Anderson. And now Joaquin running in with some combination offense. That tiger feint kick will lead to the will lead to a powerbomb from Karl Anderson. Mistakes have been made. And that almost cost Joaquin Wilde. And now Anderson with the ground and pound all over Joaquin. The official dealing with that situation. The kendo stick being slid into the ring by Gallows. We have already seen Luke Gallows get involved in this matchup in a more major way as he dragged Joaquin Wilde out of the ring before the break. And oh, there goes Karl Anderson. Sent to the outside. Cruz del Toro clearing the launch pad. And Joaquin is ready to fly through the ropes. Driving Anderson right into the announce table. And now can he follow up here? Pivotal moment in this matchup. And Wilde up to his wheelhouse. Up to the top turnbuckle. Look out below and all. Anderson able to counter that cannonball attempt. And here comes that suplex. Trying for a second time, but again, Joaquin had it scouted. Inverted atomic drop. Boom! Double boots to the face. And Anderson may be out of it. Shoulders down here by Joaquin Wilde for a 2 count. Wilde thought he had the match won right there. But it continues. Off the kick out by Karl Anderson. Code red by Wilde. Oh, went for a drop kick in the corner. Karl Anderson with a reversal. And there's the rocket kick. A boot right to the face. Anderson looking to seal the deal. Went for the gun stun. Joaquin able to reverse it, but he couldn't follow up. And now Anderson with a brainbuster. Right off the knee. Will that be enough to put Wilde away? Shoulders down, only gets a near fall. And Anderson arguing with the official. Going for a DDT perhaps. And Joaquin is trying to rally. Back body drop. And a double axe handle to follow, but now Luke Gallows distracts Joaquin. First he dragged him out of the ring and now he's talking some trash to him. And whatever he's saying has caught the attention of Wilde. Anderson able to capitalize, but he was able to recover. And now this is where Karl Anderson could strike, but instead Joaquin Wilde flying through the air. Springboard Hurricane Rana. And he is just feeding on the energy of the WWE Universe. But he ran into that flurry from Karl Anderson. Shot right to the skull. And now from behind, Wilde though rolls through. Pinning combination. Almost had him. And now Karl Anderson with Joaquin's shoulders down. Another near fall. And looking to transition into a submission move. Boston Crab, middle of the ring. Joaquin has got nowhere to go. And he is going to try and fight out of this. Another pinning combination. The official trying to keep up with the cover attempts. Anderson sends Wilde off the ropes into the hip toss. And is it time to end it? Oh, Joaquin with a trip up. And again Gallows from ringside. Luke Gallows with more trash talk to Joaquin Wilde. And that allows Karl Anderson to sneak a pinfall in. But the official staring daggers through Gallows. And he just kicked him out of here. Good call from the official. But there was an inside cradle going on. And Anderson is pissed. Gallows may have inadvertently screwed over his tag team partner. Another back body drop. Caught Anderson off guard. Joaquin able to recover. And now setting Anderson up on the top turnbuckle. Joaquin Wilde. Oh! Anderson held on. He held on to the ropes. Genius move. Genius counter. And from the middle rope, neckbreaker. Measuring his man now is Karl Anderson. And the machine gun. Boom! With another rocket kick. Upside the head. Shoulders down. And he got him. Anderson gets the win.
Here is your winner, Karl Anderson.
Well, let's take you back to last night on Friday Night SmackDown, when the WWE Tag Team titles were defended by the Motor City Machine Guns. They took on the Wyatt Six. Dexter Lumis gonna set him up for Gacy. Tandem offense from the Wyatts. The powerbomb. Center of the ring. Do we have new champions? No! The Machine Guns hang on. At least for the moment, but how long can they hold on for? Massive lariat from Joe Gacy. And Gacy lies in wait. Joe Gacy runs in, looking to take Chris Sabin to the upside down world. Reversal after reversal. And now going up to the top rope. Chris Sabin's gonna fly. Elbow. Nobody home. And right into the official. Sabin with another counter. Who is walking out of Friday Night SmackDown Tag Team Champions? There's the Uranagi. And down goes Shelley. This is very bad for the champions. Joe Gacy running in, missing out. Sabin still with life. There's another suplex. And Gacy's in trouble. Another opportunity for the Motor City Machine Guns. And look at the speed, look at the quickness. Throwing everything at the wall and hoping something sticks. What can Shelley do to put Joe Gacy away? Oh, Gacy, one step ahead. Off the ropes, into that backbreaker for a second time. Tag to Lumis. And now Dexter Lumis could be looking for the finishing touches. Setting up Alex Shelley on the top. Going for a superplex. And he connects. Middle of the ring. But Shelley wisely gets himself out of the ring. Shelley is all by himself right now though. Sabin has been wiped out. And now back into the ring. Go both of these men. Going for a boot to the back of the head. Catches a shot to the midsection instead. And oh! Missing out with that spinning kick. Dexter Lumis trying to answer. Going for a clothesline in the corner. Ran right into the boots. Misses the kick. There's the spine buster. And Dexter is feeling it. Could be one move away from walking out the new Tag Team Champions. And what are the Wyatt Six cooking up here? Oh, they call this the Plague. And Shelley may be done for. Sabin knocked off of the apron. We may have new Tag Team Champions right here. Off the Plague. Here's the cover. Oh my goodness, they've done it! New tag team champions!
Here are your winners in the new WWE Tag Team Champions, Joe Gacy and Dexter Loomis, the Wyatt Six.
The cerebral games of the Wyatt Six pay dividends for them! New tag team champions!